So the guard tells you that the closest sewer access is a couple blocks away down the same road that you've been on for most of this excursion through Helmfirth. The same road with the inns and the magic shop, and now this clothing store.
All right. I look to
Is
the rest of the
there
group.
anything important we should know if we go down in the sewers first?
Oh,
You're
there's probably
asking the
something
guard, I
down
assume?
there.
What?
You're asking the guard, I assume?
Yeah.
I mean, he says nothing I'm aware of.
Okay.
I don't routinely spend time down in the sewers.
But I mean, like, there's no, like, unexpected tides coming from the ocean that could drown us, things like that.
I mean, I'm not an engineer, but I would think if there were tides to worry about, we'd have a lot more to worry about flooding our streets than a little bit of slime.
At this point, I'll look up to Maya and say, Maya, I don't think that's how sewers work.
I don't have sewers.
Well, and
They're
I'll
connected to the ocean. The ocean has a tide. I don't.
well,
Fight about it.
that's fine.
Maya isn't 100% sure on how these things work. She just figured the water for the ocean has to go somewhere.
But I don't think you use that to clean your sewers.
No, I mean, it's just if it overcomes the sewer hole. It's a thing that actually does exist.
Okay. I believe you.
Good. I've read about it before.
But yeah, so the guard doesn't know of any dangerous stuff going on in the sewers. And I know you guys had asked about seeing the body. Did you want to do that now or later?
We might as well check it out now. I mean, if we check it out after killing whatever's down there, kind of counterproductive. I'd rather look at this and see if we can get an idea of what we're dealing with.
Yeah, check it out and then sleep and do the sewer in the morning, probably. If that is your thoughts.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So
I agree. I'm just eating Chex Mix.
Bungo's just following behind, shoving his face.
Nom 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 nom.
So yeah, you then ask to see the body, and yeah, you are led to a place closer to the port. It seems to be kind of the main guard outpost, and you walk in, and the one guard who's accompanying you kind of gets the others to cooperate and let you in, saying that you're, part of the investigation and all that. And well, you show up in the back, and it certainly is not the most pleasant of places. Mind you, they don't have modern refrigeration here. So this back area that's kind of being used as an impromptu morgue has the distinctly awful scent to it of combination of rotting human flesh and rotting fish. And as
Lovely.
you're brought as you're brought back to specifically the area where Gunny's body is stored, you get a lot more of that nasty, fishy smell.
Maya
Um,
puts her scarf over her mouth.
I'm just in heaven.
Rotting fish?
It hates fish.
I guess.
He drops dead from eating rotten fish.
Roll a new character. Your character retroactively dies for bad life decisions.
Rolls 3 nat ones on a roll. In a row for a constitution save.
Yeah.
Can't say row. There we go.
Rolls in a row.
Yeah, I can say I kept saying roll.
So,
struggle.
yeah, you're brought back to see what's left of Gunny, and you see largely what you saw in the image that was shown to you by Blackwell. The majority of his flesh has gone transparent, and it's clear now that you're looking at things as they've kind of progressed in real time here. The majority of his, I guess, exposed flesh, basically any external skin, you can see is beginning to dry out and shrivel up a bit. There are places where it's cracked, and there is visible like scabbing and kind of basically just open sores where the skin has kind of begun to pull away from itself.
Someone should dump water on it.
And this
See if you can
is
bring it back.
this is translucent and cracking and all scabbed over and stuff.
Yeah.
They're really dry fish.
I mean, it's scabbed, so he was still alive when some of that started happening.
I'm gonna mage hand and like see if I can like kind of touch it and see if I can get any of that mucus, like find any of the mucus stuff we were looking at.
Okay. I mean, the body seems to be in the process of drying out. You don't really get any mucusy kind of stuff. So much as just, maybe if you poke a certain spot, you can find it's still soft in some places. But for the most part, it's kind of this dry, shriveled husk on the exterior.
I wonder if it drained him to try to make mucus.
And I think the guard pipes up around that and says, "Well, he was a lot more plump when we found him. Seemed to have all of his fluids mostly intact, at least. There was a little bit of drying out around the skin, but everything else, I think, other than being see-through, was pretty normal."
Did he have all his organs? Could you see that? Or is it just the skin is see through and you can see like muscle?
Yeah, probably more that one. And
Ah.
either way, the guy says, "I'm not really one for anatomy beyond, what I can see on the outside, so..."
Gotcha.
I'm
Do you
used to
have-
seeing innards.
The guard kind of looks at you like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I kind of look around Maya at him, at Chance, and I'm like, giving him a look like, what? He'll say, "Did he have any possessions on him?"
He says some ragged clothes. We found a lot of his possessions earlier, just kind of discarded in an alley.
Maybe whatever this creature is influence somehow turns people into
I
whatever
snap,
this creature may be.
I snap my fingers and I say, "Have you had anybody reported missing anytime soon? Like within the last? When did he die?
Like sometime within the last little over a week at this point.
Have you had anybody reported missing in the last week?"
He thinks about that and says, I mean, there's always disappearances around here. It's a sizable city.
Anybody
Um,
around the area where we saw you?
he thinks on it and says, um, not that I know of. I mean, I can check the reports, but I don't think anyone's gone missing from around there lately.
Okay. And I look to mine and I say, I think we might have that fish person issue again. The thing that
Oh,
attacked me on the boat.
I hope not.
I'll look to him and I'll say, because I'm sure he's looking at me weird so when I say that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll look at him and I'll say, this was at least a couple months ago. On a boat, we ran into an issue with a shape-changing fish man, believe it or not, on a boat. And it turned into somebody that is a resident of this city. So we're probably going to go pay them a visit as well. But
Wait, so you're saying there's shape-changing fish people living in the city?
No, I'm saying there's shape-changing fish people living in the ocean. But it wouldn't be a long shot to say that they came and they already know what this girl looks like. So it wouldn't be a long shot to kidnap her and replace her with themselves. And then I don't know what fish people do. Maybe it's living in the sewer getting fat on people's crap. I don't know. I just know a fish person attacked me on a boat and we're by the ocean, so fish people are not an outlandish option.
Man, why couldn't today just be boring like all the other days?
I agree with you, but some old witch was yelling at a guy and it kind of annoyed me, so that's what started this whole thing.
Well, that's the story of my life. But, is there anything else I can help you with?
I mean, I think I've seen all I need to see here. Anybody else want to see anything while we're here?
No, I don't think so. Can't think of anything.
Alright, well, no, I suppose just the way out would be appreciated.
That'll work. And he just kind of unceremoniously throws like a cover over the body and escorts you out of the guard post and back out to the city streets.
I'll say, is that your normal post where we found you?
Pretty normal, yeah.
Alright, I'll hold up my hand. Togar Hammer Striker.
And yeah, looks at the hand, grabs it, and says, "Hill. You just
All
call
right.
me Hill."
Alright. Alright, Hill. We'll be in touch when if we discover anything on either front.
Sounds good to me.
And I guess we'll. Do we want to head to the inn then, since it's getting late?
Yeah, probably.
Should probably go there, yeah.
All right. So I guess we'll head to the inn.
Sleep.
I will head to the other inn and get dinner and my room.
Okay.
Is the cranky lady there?
She does not seem to be there when you arrive, no.
Okay.
Alright, was there anything anyone wanted to do before actually, like, going to bed for the evening?
Yes. I want to finally fucking cast this spell I've been waiting to cast.
Okay.
No cast for you.
So I have all the supplies. I have everything I need. I am casting this fucking spell.
And what kind of familiar are you finding?
An owl. And it
Okay.
is a it is a celestial owl.
Is it gonna be like the owl outside our house that hoots only in the day?
Yes. It is exactly that owl.
Okay. Anything else?
Who am I rooming with?
You are with I think we got 3 rooms. It was me and Bungdo, Maya and Lilith, and then you.
No,
No?
it was him and Lilith. I'm over at the
Yeah, I
other
think
one.
that's right.
Oh yeah,
I
you're
remember
right.
that
Yes.
conversation.
Yep.
Did Norganov take off?
He did.
To
He took Trogdor's armor and weapon, and I think that little I gave him that little bone idol and took it to the one of the temples to have it interred as a like a shrine or something. I don't
the
know.
coral dragon statue
Yeah.
Bungo made for him?
Yes, I gave that to him too.
Nice.
I am exploring different food options that I've never had before. At the other place,
Okay.
it's pretty exciting for me.
Once I do cast that spell, I'm drinking with my owl.
Is your owl drinking?
Sure. Why the fuck not? I've got a little shot glass there for it to drink out of.
No
Okay.
weird looks were given that day.
If they are, I just glare at them.
Start a fight. You're looking at my owl funny.
Hey, if it comes to that, that's what'll have to happen.
Indeed. All right. So, I guess that's it. Summoning and drinking and eventually sleeping.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, yeah, you all get a nice long rest in. All the benefits thereof. And you wake up feeling, I mean, one of you probably a little more refreshed than all the others. But long rests all the same.
Do I get a well-rested bonus?
Yes, you earn extra experience points, which I hand out so many of in this campaign.
Yes.
Does it make it easier for me to get inspiration from you?
Probably not.
No.
But yeah. So, in the morning, with breakfast eventually taken care of, what's the plan?
Well, I show up with a fucking owl on my shoulder.
Maya looks at it suspiciously and then asks to pet it.
I have it actually, like, kind of cuddle up into her, kind of thing. Like it'll fly over and land on her leg, and kind of like sit on her lap.
Maya's really happy. She's used to seeing burrowing owls, and they're smaller than this one.
Yeah. And I'll say, that's my friend. I haven't thought of a name for him yet, but he's pretty useful.
Maya's just really happy petting the owl.
The owl reciprocates the petting, like to kind of basically is like really really appreciating it.
Like a cat, like rubbing his head on me.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. So. But yeah, if you can think of a name, you can name him. He's similar to Lilith's raven.
Name him dinner.
I look at Chance and I say, "You even try."
I'm just kidding.
I'm glaring pretty heavily at Chance.
And as I say that, you don't really even notice where it comes from, but a dagger just appears in my hand as I'm like holding my hand up to him.
I definitely ate breakfast before coming here, by the way. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I tend to assume everybody had something.
yeah. But I had a unique something that I've never had before, and it was an experience.
Crab frittato.
Sure.
Because that's the thing.
I don't even know what the hell that is.
For starters, I think it's frittata.
Oh.
But anyway,
Yes.
yeah. And what is the plan?
Go into the sewers?
Okay.
Yes.
And search
Yarp.
for slime things.
All right. So, yeah, you return to the part of town that you were in previous day. Make your way a couple blocks down from where you met the guard. And yeah, sure enough, just off the side of the road, again in sort of an alleyway, you find a manhole. Cover snugly attached on it and everything, but a manhole.
Before we go in, I'll say, at this point, the owl I have sitting kind of on Maya's shoulder. I'll say, Maya, the owl will be your eyes in here. It's very, very good at flying by and not getting hit. So what I will do is, if there's any enemies, I will have it fly by the enemy, hoot, and then you punch in that direction. Don't worry about hitting the
Okay.
owl. You won't hurt it.
I can try.
Okay. But that can be your eyes, at least for now.
See how well this goes.
I actually looked up the stats of an owl, and it's got some ridiculous abilities.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
I didn't realize that. So, this could be cool.
I used it in the Tuesday campaign as my find familiar. It's amazing.
All right, so down the manhole we go.
Let's see how deep this rabbit hole goes. Or manhole in this case.
Indeed. Bung the readies produce flame for light.
Actually, I don't think any of us need light. Other than Maya, but... I could have my
Maya just
owl
gets to
guide
feel
her.
special.
What'd you say, Eric?
I said Maya just gets to feel special.
Yep. Maya feels very special.
All right, so what is the marching order here?
I would say my owl's probably up front. It's got 120 foot of dark vision. So,
So then I will be behind the owl.
well, I'll grab your hand for now.
I'll
Okay.
flip the rear.
So I guess I'll lead, pulling
I'll
Maya
go behind
behind me.
Toga. Or
Yeah.
behind my eye, I suppose.
Yeah, and I got my owl. Is keeping an eye out, and I am as well.
Okay. All right, so you all climb down, or in the case of the owl, fly down, and you find yourselves in what is effectively a 25-foot wide corridor. With the exterior, like just the perimeter of this corridor, kind of outlined by stone walkways, but the inner more portions completely submerged in murky greenish brown sewage. Effectively, you've got 10 feet of walkable space, like 5 on either side, and then 15 feet across of sewage in, kind of a slightly lower portion of the tunnel. And yeah, you just hear the kind of slow running of the massive quantity of this nasty fluid that's rolling through here, dripping and bubbling, and the occasional splashing sound. And taking in the immediate surroundings, it looks like the portion of the sewer that you are in, corresponding with where you climb down from the street, kind of doubles back to travel directly under the large roadway that you've been spending the majority of your time on so far in Helmfirth. So you're looking at a T intersection in about, how far would this be? In about 50 feet, you'll be forced to turn either left or right.
So we're under the main road, correct?
Bundobo's left.
We're under the main road, correct?
You will be once you get to that T intersection.
Okay, which way is the house from where we are? Or the building?
Specifically like the store where you were yesterday?
Yes, yeah.
That would be left.
Alright, I'm gonna look to the left and start heading left.
Okay. Cool.
I'm keeping an eye out for, like, anything fishy.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I think as you are keeping an eye out for fishy things, you see not too far past, like, making your turn, like, into the portion of the sewers that run directly under the road. There are a few humanoid figures just sort of standing along the walkway on either side.
are they like they're humanoid, right?
Yeah, I mean, kind of difficult to pick out exactly what you're looking at, but I mean, they appear to be clothed, about the size of a human or elf.
At this point, I'm just gonna stop, and I'm gonna actually my eyes are gonna cloud over. I want to see through the eyes of my owl, because it has double the dark vision I do,
Okay.
and see what I can see there.
All right. So yeah, I think what you see then through the eyes of the owl are somewhere in the neighborhood of half a dozen people, wearing kind of ratty clothing. A couple of them, visibly pale, and one might even venture to say translucent. But not all of them.
Alright, I will whisper to the rest of the group and say there's half a dozen guys, a couple translucent looking ones, so this is going to get interesting. And I'm going to mentally command the owl to land on Maya's shoulder. And it's actually going to kind of like land on Maya's, like, basically like talons, one on each shoulder kind of thing, like behind Maya's head. And I'm going to have it direct Maya where to go and kind of watch out for Maya by just leaning to one side or another. It's kind of going to try to
Okay.
steer Maya so that she can help her, like, because it can see and she can't.
I see lots of animal handling checks in my future.
Well, it's more the animal handling you, though.
Fine, it will make the animal.
You'll make Maya handling checks.
Yes. I mean, it might take you a couple minutes to catch on what it's doing, but I'm having it, like, you know, lean left or lean right if it to turn you,
Yeah,
stuff like that.
it'll be interesting.
Yeah, but at least it'll try to help you. But yes, and then I'm gonna stealth off in the try to, you know, just fade into the shadows.
Okay.
Uh,
So the plan is basically just make your way up there, and if they attack back.
basically, yeah. That
Okay.
To
Um,
also not look threatening.
I want to fade into the shadows just so I'm not seen.
Yeah, anyone who would like to be sneaky about this, go ahead
Oh.
and make your stealth checks now.
It lagged.
You want me to reroll?
Oh, I didn't see it already made one. It didn't beep.
I did it like right as we climbed down.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine then. Cool. All right. So, given the layout here, I'd like everybody to let me know if they want to be on the, like, basically against the left wall or against the right wall as they're approaching. The figures seem to be evenly distributed there.
I'm going the right side.
I'll go on the right side with him.
I'll go on the left.
I'll follow Maya.
And the owl's gone the left as well.
Okay.
So after they hide, however successfully they do, I want to make sure the people there know I am there and try to be as non-threatening as possible. So that it doesn't look like I'm just gonna go and attack them.
Okay.
I'll be 10 feet behind.
And at this point, I'm watching through the owl's eyes, and I'm watching everybody in there. First moment I see them draw like a knife or anything, I'm attacking.
Okay. I think Lilith's gonna sneak too, or she's gonna try.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, hey, what are you guys doing down here? Kind of stuff, which might be pretty awkward, but how do you start a conversation in a sewer?
So, how about that sewage?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Um. So, let's see here. So you're going to approach and kind of make yourself known. Yeah, I guess how do you want to do this?
Just kind of walk up and say, um, hey, I heard that there might be, a monster or beast or something down here, and I was looking to do a little bit of reconnaissance before, bringing a bunch of people down here. Do you know anything about this?
The 6 humanoids. Uh, well, actually, make a perception check, Maya, with disadvantage because you're in a dark sewer.
Can I as well? I don't have an owl card.
Hey,
Yeah, let's get you an owl card.
I have advantage.
I rolled a 6.
Um.
That's a 13.
Wait, how do you have advantage?
It's an owl.
Advantage on perception checks that rely on hearing or sight.
Yeah, the owl does. You don't.
That's what I'm saying though. I'm doing it through the owl.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
he is the owl.
It is a wisdom, so it's a +1. I'll just roll a d20.
Okay.
Whoa. So 16.
All right. Yeah, so Togar, you notice that there seems to be, in addition to the 6 standing figures, there seems to be one lying, unmoving, on a sort of bridge between the 2 sides of the tunnel. Difficult to say if it is one of them, or perhaps a victim of circumstance, or something else.
Alright.
However, as Maya makes her approach, makes herself known, the 6 humanoids that are sort of standing, just seemingly zoned out almost, they turn simultaneously to face Maya.
That's just a little creepy.
Just a little.
No biggie, just a little.
Does their movement remind me of the time I acid splashed in the middle of that entire crowd of like enthralled people?
In the ruins.
To an extent, yeah.
Alright.
I kind of hold up my hands placatingly.
Bungdo's behind me, right?
Yeah, I am.
Yes, he
Okay.
is.
I will grab Bungdo since I can passively. I know where the fuck Bungdo is. I'll just say, I think these guys are enthralled. They're mind controlled.
And, yeah, I think one of them doesn't say anything, but one of the ones on Maya's side walks about 10 feet closer to her and just holds out a hand almost beckoningly.
I say, and walk forward, making sure not to touch it.
Right. So after it walks up, it's probably about 25 feet away from you. How close would you like to get?
10 feet?
Okay.
I'm 10 feet behind her.
Okay.
I'm staying up kind of like parallel to them on the other side in the
Okay.
shadows.
Gotcha.
And I'm still right next to Togar.
Gotcha. All right. And so you walk up to within about 10 feet. And I think the figure, which you can now even make out in the relatively low light, Maya,
Mm.
is a kind of ragged looking, scraggly human male. Probably 60 or so in age. Long, messy beard grown out, hair a bit long and kind of stringy and greasy. And he's just holding out a hand towards you. And he says, "Come. We will not hurt you.
Come where?
Come with us."
Doesn't sound safe.
Are the walls slimy?
Yeah,
Why?
Like that same kind of slime?
yeah.
Okay.
Why would I come with you?
You seek answers, do you not?
What do you mean by cancers?
You seek answers.
Oh,
Do
I
you not?
heard you
You seek cancer! I shall give you cancer!
You have cancer vision, do you not?
What kind of answers can you give me?
I know you wonder about the source of this, and he sort of just drags his hand across the slimy wall.
Okay. How far are we going?
Deep. Almost a mile under the city.
As the owl, I'm watching all the others to see their reactions.
Just dead silent, just watching.
None of them, no emotion, nothing. Not happy, not sad, not.
No?
Okay. I guess I'll come with you. Just don't touch me. I don't like to be touched.
Alright. And he then gestures for you to go ahead, with him sort of bringing up the rear. How do you respond to that?
I mean, I just can I just follow you?
He says, "Suit yourself, but there are dangerous things in the sewers."
Well, that's to be expected. Okay. Well, I guess I'll start following him.
Okay.
When he turns his back to me, can I just stab him in the back?
Yeah, you can do that.
I want to get a stealth kill on him.
Okay.
Having him lead us somewhere where we need to go. You stab him in the back.
All
I said
right.
crap.
So go ahead and make that attack, and then we'll probably end up rolling initiative after that.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Was it sneak too?
Yeah, he didn't know you were there.
Alright, so. Oh, jeez.
Okay.
That was.
So yeah, you walk up behind this old man who just turned around to lead Maya deeper into the sewers. And yeah, just in one swift motion, you pull a dagger from your side and grab him up under the like around the neck and just and he drops.
As he's falling, I whisper into his ear, "I'm the dangerous one."
Okay.
Nice.
Damn.
Gosh darn it, do you know how much Maya struggled with that?
All right. So now it is time.
For slime.
Some initiative.
Do you not hear the struggle in Maya's voice?
Let me do one thing here. All right.
I am questioning that decision, but meh. I wholeheartedly follow it now. Ugh. Damn.
Okay.
We good to roll?
You should be.
Yep. Damn it, Phil. Wrong way.
I'm sorry.
Leroy!
Again, wrong way. Or no, yours is right. Why did yours show up weird?
Hmm?
Like mine always just shows up as a straight number, just like Becca's. But yours is a box, like a Roll20 box.
Mm-hmm.
That still works.
Oh, wait, I click in sheet after clicking my character.
Oh, that's weird. And it recorded it.
Okay.
I guess I gotta do mine right on Bungdo then.
Yeah. Or just if you click Bungdo, there you go. Hey, that's better.
There you go. That'll work.
That's the Bungdo we know and love.
Right.
Gonna do one more thing here.
Is that rain?
Yeah, it's been raining for a bit.
That's what I thought.
Okay. So there. Okay.
Is there something special about that one guy that has a different icon? Like, in the terms of his appearance?
That's the one who's just lying there on the ground.
Hmm.
And yeah, I just used a noble token to distinguish it from all the other people there. It doesn't really look like a noble per se.
He's what you would call a named NPC.
Okay, so after starting all this shit, Chance, it is your turn once again. What are you gonna do?
They noticed that the guy died.
Yeah, when you attacked, you immediately gave away your position.
Okay. Uh,
You are now the Fire Nation.
What's the range on the dagger? 20. Okay, 20.
Could pull out your new short bow.
Yeah, I'll drop the dagger I had in my hand and pull out the bow.
Okay.
And I will shoot the one right there.
All right. Go ahead and roll that attack.
Let me see if I have advantage on all attacks or if it's just like daggers or something.
Advantage for what?
From my assassinate for going first.
Yeah. It'll be on any either ranged or finesse weapons.
Oh no, just advantage on any creature that hasn't made a turn yet. Doesn't even say about weapons.
Right,
There you
but
go.
I'm saying, yeah. Okay. All that sneak attack for that, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you come up, slit the one guy's throat, drop the knife, pull the short bow, string it, or knock an arrow, pull that back, shoot it, and you drop a second one.
Jesus.
Damn!
My jaw just drops.
Bonus action, hide.
How?
In the sewage.
He's taking a bath.
Does picking up my dagger, could I use that as a bonus action?
Yeah, I'd allow that.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it.
And no movement.
Or yeah, I guess I'll move a little bit.
Okay. And that's it.
Yeah.
Bungdo, what you doing?
Oh shit, my owl has to roll.
Can
Oh,
I
Yeah,
move
sorry about that. Hold
past Togar?
on. Yes, you can move past Togar.
Okay, I'm gonna move past Togar to there, and then cast Produce Flame on the one closest to me.
Okay.
Where the fuck is Produce Flame? Ah! Alright, screw it. I'll use Blight.
What? God, Phil.
What? I have to fix my Produce Flame. Blight works for now.
I guess.
All right.
We'll be fine.
I'm not gonna bother with that save. It's the first one, like the closest one you want to do attack.
Yep.
Okay, that one's dead.
The translucent skin has like a black fog fill up the skin.
Yeah, you can actually see the like blackish green color kind of spreading throughout the flesh. Yeah. Anything else from Bungdo?
No.
Okay. Maya.
Well, all the closest ones to me are dead.
Going through the sludge there?
No. I'll move behind chance, I guess, and throw a dagger at, or throw, I don't know, a dart, a dagger, doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. This one.
Okay.
Button.
All right. You throw a dart, and it embeds itself in this bedraggled-looking woman's skull, and she just drops down into the sewage.
Is she dead?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll throw a dart at this one.
Okay.
Does an 11 hit?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
There you go. You kill that one.
Okay. I don't care to do anything else.
Okay. Togar.
My jaw's still hanging open from the fact that everybody just fucking killed off everybody else.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I'm just gonna kind of squeeze past Bungdo and 1, 2, 3. Can I get past this lady, or is it?
Yeah, you can hop over a dead body. That's fine.
Okay, so 4, 5. And I guess since everybody else is doing it, I'm going to Misty Step here with my
Okay.
bonus. And I'm going to grab or attempt to grab her. And
Okay.
just kind of, I'm gonna stab her, but I want to just, act like I'm just grabbing her, but I'm gonna stab her in the back.
Right. Okay. Make your attack.
Okay. I don't want them to see me stab her in the back.
Okay. So that hits, and it's more than enough
Did
to.
she see? Oh, I was gonna say if she didn't see me, I get sneak attack too. But
Yeah. No. These are commoners.
I mean, I killed
rolling
it
it
with
anyway.
a 7, so
I just wanted to roll it anyway.
Okay. Yeah. So you deal 5 times the amount of damage you would have had to do to kill this person. Anything else?
I'm gonna turn and look at the guy that's right next to me, that's laying down.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, seems to be a human human male. Hard to tell if they're, unconscious or dead or whatever, because, you don't have an action to make a medicine check yet.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at him doing if I see him breathing, anything like that.
Yeah,
But
hard
that's
hard to say.
Okay, no problem. That ends my turn.
All right. Cool. So then, at that point, I think you all hear this deep rumbling voice inside of your heads saying, "This is how you respond to my hospitality."
I don't listen to fish, I only eat them.
Ding. Okay. And I think, let's see. I mean, all the commoners are dead.
Miles riding Maya. So it's up there with her.
All right. I think what's going to happen here is the unconscious body lying next to Togar is going to suddenly spring to life and launch itself over the edge into the sewage.
What?
And disappear beneath the surface.
Can I get an opportunity attack?
It disengaged.
Right. Okay.
So that's going to bring us to the owl. What's next?
I'm gonna have the owl hop off of my shoulders and fly, like the length of its So it'd be like from here. Fly out to, we'll say out to this bridge, and land on the bridge and keep an eye out. But it's looking for the shithead who just dove in.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna have it hoot and just make a fucking racket and fly at wherever the guy is.
Okay. So, all right. Let me go through that one more time. So you're having it just hang out on the bridge and then kind of keep its head on a swivel,
Yes.
looking for any basically disturbances in the surface or anything like that.
Correct. And as it flies over, because it's flying from Maya, so it'd be like I'll have it fly like directly to the center, and then go here. So, and it still has 10 feet of movement, but I'm just gonna have it sit on that bridge. And
Okay.
as it flies over, I want it to watch, like its whole action and everything, just perception check to watch, and then from here on out, if it sees something, its next action or its whatever it is going to be to fly at it and make a racket.
Okay.
So,
Gotcha. You should be able to control that owl token, by the way.
oops. Let's see. Okay, I can. So it was 10, and then here.
Cool.
So, that's it.
All right. Chance.
So the thing just fell in and we can't see it anymore?
Yeah,
jumped in.
it seemingly sprung to life and launched itself into the sewage.
Well, I'm gonna go pick up my dagger.
I think you did that already, but anyway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm going to go back over that way anyways.
Okay.
I guess I'll hold an action with the bow.
Oh, we never rolled initiative for Lilith.
Yeah, I realize that.
She's just keeping an eye out for the dude.
Yeah, I'll just have her kind of a non-combatant in this point, you know.
Okay.
It's not a huge thing.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay. Cool. So holding an attack for seeing something come up out of the water then?
Yeah.
Okay. Bungdo?
I'm gonna hold an attack as well. Unless
Okay.
anyone needs heals? I don't think anyone does.
No, you guys just kind of came in and steamrolled half a dozen civilians.
None of us took any damage whatsoever.
So yeah, holding. I'm assuming it's a spell attack. What spell?
I'm just gonna do produce flame. I found it.
Okay, cool. Maya.
I'm going to ask Chance why he did that.
Things didn't seem right.
I guess that's legit. I was just looking for answers before we attacked. And yeah. I guess I will hold my action if I get attacked.
Okay. So if you get attacked, then you attack back?
Yes.
Gotcha. Togar?
So since I was right next to him, which way did he dive? Like when he went in, was he going this way, or did he look like he was diving like straight down to turn around and come that way?
I mean, best you could tell, probably going to that left side of the map somewhere.
All right. So, and he looked just vaguely human.
Yeah.
So, and he jumped in where? Right.
It would have splashed down basically right here, and
Okay.
then Yeah.
heading that direction. So actually, I'll go here. I'm gonna just throw a dagger right there. Or yeah, I'll throw a dagger right there.
Okay.
So
Go ahead and make your attack.
disadvantage, since I don't know where
Yes. Yes. All right. You throw your dagger. You're not sure if it hit or not.
he is. Well, if it did hit, it wouldn't be sneak attack anyway. All right, I'm going to just recall the dagger and bonus action look like the I can't go I can't go off map, but to the right
Yeah.
off map, and just see if
Okay.
there's anybody coming or see if there's anybody there.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you need an action to make a full check, but sure, you're keeping an eye out.
Yeah, just see if I see anybody.
All right. And yeah, I think again you all hear this rumbling voice. It says such insolence on the part of these puny mortal scum. It's time someone put you in your place. And at that point, there is a loud splashing sound as something comes leaping up out of the sewage right here and attempts to attack the owl.
Wait, right where? I'm not
Are you seeing my ping?
No.
Nope.
Nobody is seeing my ping.
No, sir.
How about now?
Yes.
Mhm.
Interesting. I didn't know that worked that way. Cool. So I can ping on other layers. I was pinging
Oh.
on the GM layer in that case.
That's weird.
Yeah. So anyway, splash. Something comes flying out of the water. Anyone who's holding an attack, you can go ahead and make it.
It didn't attack me, so I can't.
It didn't.
Right.
Yes, it didn't attack you. So
Damn. And then
pretty sure that 29 is gonna hit.
Produce flame isn't working.
Interesting.
Light.
Well, yeah. Can you manually roll it?
I forget what the roll is. Fuck.
just roll a d20 and add whatever your spellcasting thing is on your spellcasting. If you go to your spells, it's the spell attack. Add that.
Yeah, spell attack bonus.
Yep.
I think it's what, like 4?
No, it's gonna be higher than that.
For the attack bonus, probably not.
Oh.
Yeah, mine's 7. There you go.
No, this is 9.
You got a high wisdom, don't
yeah.
you?
Think 28 is also gonna hit. So go ahead and roll damage for that.
I think that's 2d8. Plus 4? Does that sound right? How's that from melee? Let me...
Plus 5, I think?
I don't know if it has the plus. I do know the 2d8 sounds right.
Eric will look it up. I'm just gonna stop conjecturing.
We'll just do 2d8.
2d8. I think it's just a flat 2d8 because it's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So, yeah, an arrow hits, a little fireball hits and detonates on the thing. Let's see. So Togar,
Yes.
uh,
How do you feel
Actually-
about dying this session?
yeah, okay. So you can see this. The thing that emerges from the sewage is familiar in its strange alien body composition. It is, by just about all accounts in your memory, the same kind of creature that knocked on your door that night on the Umbra.
I go, ah, shit.
And it launches itself up out of the sewage, and it is going to make an attack against the owl.
Can I poof it? I gotta link this again because I gotta read this. Because I know I can poof it away and bring it back. Oh, it's a.
I don't think it's that immediate though. Like, can you do it as a reaction? Because that's basically what this would have to be.
It's
have to
as an
read some.
action.
It's what?
It's an action, not a reaction.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So then this thing is going to come up and make a claw attack at it. Which, let's see, what is an owl's AC?
11.
11. Okay, so the claw attack actually misses. But it gets to make a bite attack as well. And that is a 17 to hit.
And my owl has 1 hit point.
Well, it does at least 1 point of damage, and so the owl is the last you see it, this creature is expanding its freakish mouth. You see what would be like the cheeks on a normal humanoid just kind of fold out and then snap shut on the owl, and it disappears.
I'll just scream, "Oh my god, you killed Kenny!"
What kind? We found out the name of the owl.
Yes, the owl's
That's
Told you your
amazing.
name at dinner.
Okay. And then it drops down off the little bridge back down into the sludge. And I think that's where we'll pick it up next time.
Ooh.
What